Hello, welcome to Canal. Today we are going to discuss about the agenda of merger of RRBs with the sponsor bank. There is a push for merger of RRBs with the sponsor bank, as you are aware. AIBOC and AIBEA has written a letter and statement for advocating to merger this RRBs with the sponsor bank. What is your take on it?
Actually, we oppose merger of public sector banks with RRBs. Not only we oppose, the persons or unions who advocate RRBs merger with public sector banks, they do oppose mergers of public sector banks. They say that by merging one public sector bank with another public sector bank, it will lead for privatization. Then they say it will lead for closure of branches. Moreover, it will also lead for unemployment. The recruitment will be curtailed. The same thing will happen while if we are going to merge RRBs with public sector banks. There are 22,000 branches across the nation. We are now banking in 26 states. We do have RRBs in 26 states, 3 union territories with 22,000 branches across the nation. If these banks are merged with public sector banks, definitely the rural branches will be closed. Another thing is, RRBs formed 1975. Now we are nearly 50 years. We have traveled 50 years. Now we have 40 crores of customers, that is rural masses. We are doing the real mass banking. Now, if this merger takes place, the first part who gets most affected, the vulnerable part going to get affected is the 40 crores of rural masses will be affected. They are the people who were unbanked. Only after the formation of RRBs, these people of rural masses got banking services. 1969 itself, the banks has been nationalized. What happened to those banks, public sector banks, who stopped them to open rural banks? Oh, there were very less branches only open in rural areas. Only after the formation of regional rural bank, banking in rural areas came into existence. So for this 50 years, we have been banking with those rural masses. Now we are doing 11 trillion business. If you take advanced portfolio, 90% of our advanced portfolio is priority sector lending. What is priority sector lending? We lend for marginal farmers, we lend for artisans, we lend for the crucial sector of the society. If you take their portfolio, that is public sector portfolio, they have only 40% of priority sector lending. Then in our priority sector lending, we have lended 70% to agricultural labor. What will happen if this merger occurs? In this history of after the nationalization, that too from 90s, that is from the period of neoliberal period, they have been giving loans to corporates. We RRBs don't even have a single corporate lending, even now. So what do they expect? They are saying that they are keeping certain arguments. They say that the CRAR of RRBs are not sufficient to Basel III norms. It is an absurd argument, because the CRAR of 43 RRBs for the last financial year was 13.4%, which was definitely more than what it was advocated by these Basel norms. So that statistics was also wrong. It was an absurd statement. Once again, then we oppose this merger because from the side of customers, from the side of poor people, from the side of rural masses, because once again they will go unbanked. Once again they will be taken out of banking system. We, the regional rural bank employees, are the pioneers in carrying out social security schemes like APY, like insurance schemes like PMJJBY and others. we have done more than 20%. In the entire social security scheme, 1/5 has been carried out by these RRB sectors only. This, what will happen after this merger? Definitely, these things, the government would not have a vehicle to carry out these programs towards rural masses. Only we do. So, if we take our banking system, we are much more regional concerned. That is the flavor. The flavor of RRB is regional oriented. We are recruited as per regional levels. A person from an interior village of any state you take it's Bengal, it's Andhra, it's Kerala, it's Tamil Nadu or northeastern states, at any state. If a banker is going to if these rural masses have wanted a banking, they should have a rural representative. No, they should have a rural banker to share their thoughts. They should be easy to communicate. The primary thing is we don't have a literacy rate, that much literacy rate even now. So the regional level, the regional flavor banking, that's what the speciality of RRBs. That's what took us towards them. They felt that we are one among them. They don't feel us as a manager, as a cashier, or anything else. They feel as a person from their family. And we do feel like that. We never do business with them. We do some sort of services. Yeah, we do earn profits. I accept. But what kind of profit? This profit, we grow along with them. We give advances, we give loans to change their livelihood. We never penalize them. We never go and fetch their callers to get recovery. We shoulder them. We educate them how to do savings, what a bank can do. That's what is happening in RRBs. Do the same thing happening in any other bank. I don't want to claim public sector only. I charge the private banking. Moreover, these people who advocate merger oppose the mergers in public sector bank by saying that it will lead for privatization. And what will this merger lead for? It will also lead for the same. No. The privatization will definitely, the private bankers will lose their competitors. The private bankers will become monopoly. So we are the real tough, we are giving the real banking, and that would be taken off from them. So money lenders will be once again engulfing those livelihoods, those people, rural people. So we oppose from the point of view of rural masses, from the point of view of privatization, from the point of view of employees, from all point of view, we oppose merger. That's what we are. And we advocate, as an RRBA, we are advocating for National Rural Bank of India.